talk about Arjun Tendulkar for 20 lakhs. Nepotism or no? Ahalya.
Disclaimer, I'm a big Sachin fan. So yeah, you can call it. I wouldn't go to that extent as calling it nepotism. It is just, yeah, he did come up to the ranks because of Sachin Tendulkar. There's no doubting that. But it's not like the Mumbai Indians paid crores for him. He was picked up at his base price. Nobody else bid for him anyway. And it's not the first such instance in IPL. We've had Aniruddha Srikanth playing for CSK, and Arjun Tendulkar traveled with the Mumbai Indians last year to the UAE. He worked as a net boy. It's not like he was granted access to the team right away. He did work his way up. So I don't think it's as big an issue as everybody is making it out to be.
There's
The
one
only
thing.
that I want to add here is, I'm not even going by the name. You don't have to tell me the name at all. I'm just going by how any player, uncapped player, has performed inside Mushtaq Ali Trophy versus what happened to them in the auction. I think if you just go by that comparison, I think he had an upper hand.
Exactly what I wanted to come
very, very bad side Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Mumbai lost. They lost all matches. They were outplayed by any team that played against them, and he actually performed very poorly.
Yeah, that's just what I wanted to add too. Until we know how many other players lost it on a chance to make it to that position, we'll never be able to say if he was that lucky or if he actually deserved that spot. So yeah.
I think in a
also
private
this year.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. I'll finish. Go ahead.
No, but I think in a private league, it's very hard to quantify such things as how many other players lost out. It's not an Indian team selection anyway, so they are free to make this choice.
And this year with COVID, right, you can have at least 25 players. I don't know what the max limit is, but so that gives you that extra buffer to keep more players. Maybe he'll be just a net bowler. That's all they need, and give him a couple of years, and then he'll get better. If you know what, it's actually totally up to him. If he can really prove that, hey, my selection is worth it, then it will put everything else to rest, right? You're like, okay.
And he's not going to play at all in the 11. There is absolutely no place in Mumbai's 11. It will be good, like you said, it'll be very good nets exposure for him. So
plus he's a left-arm fast bowler, so it should be able to go on and groom the other younger batsmen that Mumbai have. They'll get some exposure playing with a bowler like that in the nets. So
imagine learning from Trent Bolt when you're
absolutely right? Yeah, but that's also again.
I mean, as much as an advantage, as much as we think it is nepotism, there is a disadvantage to being Sachin Tendulkar's son.
Absolutely.
Yes, true.
Right? Arjun Tendulkar has, even though he's not a batsman, thankfully, he's a bowler, but still, just because he's Sachin's son, he is always going to be compared. He's going to be, it's going to be a very difficult thing. I actually wish he went I wish he went into something else and not cricket. Like Saif Ali Khan going into movies and not really.
I wish Saif Ali Khan.
You can always say Shamila Tagore was a movie star, but I'm just saying in this particular case, at least I'm just saying there's a lot of disadvantage as well associated with being the son of a major, unbelievable.
And all such second generation have proved it that way, right? Aniruddha Srikanth, Rohan Gavaskar, Stuart Binney. So there's been no successful second generation player at all. So
at least not in India.
Not in India.
Right. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same. I think even with NBA, even with Michael Jordan, it's the same thing, right? It's not the same, right? It's going to be very difficult in any sport. I think it's very, very difficult. I think
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this. See you next time.